You guys,
It, yeah, man. It's still you still sound kind of staticky though. But what's good?
cause I'm in the middle of doing shit. I'm gonna hit you. You guys go ahead.
All right. What's up, Ash Brown?
Yo, man, I was just I don't know if I was being recorded, but I was giving out the news of the day. You know what I'm saying? And what I feel is going on is a crying shame, bro. Like,
What's news?
look, let me tell you something, man. You got people that's coming inside of this country, and we watching a whole entire slave trade happen in front of us. Except they're not using boats. These people are actually willing to come over here and do the work that they say, quote unquote, Americans don't want to do. And then when you question them, like, well, what are these jobs that you saying that Americans don't want to do? And they say, well, we need work in the farming industry. We need, you know what I'm saying? People that cut grass, clean houses, clean hotels, cook food, take care of the babies. And I'm like, that sounds like the time when my grandmother was coming up. That sounds like the jobs that my grandmother and my great grandmother used to talk about. That's how they made their money. So you telling me that they basically taking jobs that you want to quote unquote say Americans don't want to do, but you don't really want to say who these Americans are. And that's depressing. Because if you actually told the truth, you'd be saying, well, they basically gonna be doing the jobs that we used to have black people doing.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like there was a moment in time my grandfather told me, and my pops told me. My grandfather was around during like the Korean War and stuff. Like old. Pops was around like Vietnam War. So my gramps was like my grandfather would be like, yo, there was limited opportunities for blacks inside of the military. A lot of us used to like go to the Navy, and what they would do is they would be like cooks. They would be barbers. You know what I'm saying? They would like fix airplanes. They wouldn't be in like combat mode or anything unless really stuff broke off where it's like, okay, we need all hands on deck. But for the most part, they did the jobs that were more so like your like I said, your barbers, your cooks, your maintenance guys, and things like that. Now, if we fast forward to like when Pops came in, you would think, okay, things changed. So it's like, well, what did you do when you was in Vietnam? So like when people say like, look, we're gonna start um showing out respect to all the people that they say put their lives up on the line when they join the service because they vets. And he'd be like, well, Pops, what did you do when you was in Vietnam? He was like, yo, I was a barber.
You
You
know, I
know what
mean,
I'm saying?
one thing, one thing, one thing I could say is this, man. As far as like people doing the jobs they say people don't want, you know what I mean? It is a lot of illegal immigrants out here, you know what I'm saying, coming to this country and taking a lot of jobs that could be given to some of these young cats and some of these kids out here that's really struggling trying to find a job. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I could kind of peep some of those things that's going on in this country and things like that. You feel me? So
Yeah, because I noticed that I don't know if this was recorded or not, but I'll repeat it.
No,
Um,
this is
they
live.
used to say things that, well, we're gonna get a reparation committee. We're going to get a group of people together. We're going to study the historical facts of slavery and Jim Crow, and we're going to see what reparations actually look like for the African Americans. And none of that stuff has ever happened. You know what I'm saying? In certain places, I think it'd be like some rural areas like Indiana or someplace like that. I think they gave out their citizens like $24,000 for everybody that was black and all this other stuff like that. Boom. And then, New York with Kathy Hochul, she just stunted on people talking about, yeah, we're going to get a committee going for reparations. Didn't say we're going to give y'all reparations. We just going to start the idea of talking about it. So everybody clapped. Al
Man,
Sharpton was there and the whole nine. So
man, like,
they kept saying, like, at
as
the
far
end of the day,
man, I don't really think that they gonna give us no reparations. I'm not gonna hold my breath for it. They just they just what I'm saying, blowing some smoke up our ass or whatever, you know what I mean? But like they can sit there and talk about it, have all these committees and have all these organizations come together and come up with an idea, but it seemed like it's always going to be the same result. They always going to try to find some reason not to give us our due diligence, and they and like even they was talking about reparations here in the city, but they always trying to find some reason as to why they feel like we don't deserve it, even though you giving reparations to Holocaust victims, you giving some type of reparations for Asians, and trying to build to protect them. You know what I mean? But like when it comes to us, it's like yeah, basically get over it. You know what I'm saying? You're here in America now, so you know what I'm saying. Make do with what you have.
well, I understand everything that you're saying, and I agree with a lot of what you're saying. Where I don't agree with you is that they don't want to give to us. I think they do want to give to us. I really do. You know what I'm saying? The fact about it is, every time they mention it, all these other groups see this is where black people need to understand where they stand at in the American totem pole. So like when they do try to say we're going to give out this black program and it's strictly going to be for black people and all this money is going to be donated towards black people, like we're going to do like this, and it came, Trump was in office when this happened, like the um it wasn't the First Step Act, it was the it'll come to me later on. But we're going to help out black businesses and we're going to give all this money strictly to black businesses. Man, them Asians started protesting, the Hispanics started protesting. They was like, wait a minute, you can't just give out just money strictly to them. That's racist. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm still trying to think of the name of that program. It was a program that he gave out to black people. It was starting up their businesses. It was strictly for black businesses only. And everybody and their mama that they want to attach us to got upset about that. They protested about that. They tried to shut that down.
Let
You
me
know what I'm
ask you this.
saying?
Um, let's just say, you know what I'm saying, they actually gave black people their due diligence, their reparations. Now, with the history of America, do you honestly think that they want a black business revolution to happen?
Yeah, they do.
I don't think they
Because
do.
out of all, I'm gonna tell you why. Because out of all the people that white folks would be comfortable around, believe it or not, is black people. We the first people that they gonna go to hands down. If all hell breaks loose in America, them white folks gonna be looking right at us like, What's up? Like
White
we've been here this whole entire time. Like you
as
speak the same language.
pole, as long as they have their position on that totem pole that you talked about, yeah, they're gonna be comfortable around us. But then the minute that what they don't want is us to claim our spot at that top of the totem pole. So that's why
Nah,
Black Business
it's not
Revolution.
true. That's not true. A lot of white people surround themselves by black people. A lot of white people surround themselves by black people. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You get those few that's in
when it's
there
like
that's like, yo, I just want to be
and when we like entertaining them and shit like that, yeah, they gravitate towards us. But like as far as Black Business Revolution, they don't want that.
that's not true because you wouldn't have people like Frederick Douglass. I was hooked up with Abraham Lincoln. You wouldn't have Booker T. Washington that was hooked up with Teddy Roosevelt, Theodore Roosevelt. Like there's
Oh,
been a lot of black people that's been behind the scenes on a lot of cool ass stuff, on some
what
real cool ass stuff. And they like they one of my favorite things is finding out moments in history that they don't teach you in African American history. And you'd be surprised at how many black people was actually like, we've been here. That's why I said, like, out of all nationalities, I want to get back to that point. Out of all nationalities, I believe that the white man's gonna come to that African American and or that Black American and gonna be like, "Yo, let's get this rocking and rolling. Let's get this country back on solid ground because it's me and you." Because at the end of the day, they know we speak the same language, we eat the same food, we believe in the same God, we hold the same values, and we've been here. We've been
I don't
here
think
just as long as we've been here just as long as you. Well,
I
I mean, they don't trust us over.
if you want to talk about this, slave master religion that was
Nah,
that
nah, I don't even. Nah. That's not what I'm. That's not what I'm. That's not what I'm saying. I don't mean that. I don't mean that. I don't mean slave master mentality. What I mean is that let me say this. Comfortable level. You know what I'm saying? Like I trust you.
Okay,
That's
so
Hello. Hey,
like
hey,
they'll trust
hello.
us more than they would trust.
comfortable around us as long as the top power dynamic is with them on top of that totem pole that you talked about.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
hi.
they're not
Hello.
kicking us out of no countries.
They can't.
Like what country is they kick? They can kick. Hey, they can kick everybody and their mama up out of this country. You know what? One group they ain't kicking out of this country.
They can't kick us out because we're citizens of it.
What do you
Hey,
mean you gonna kick us
hello.
out? What are you talking about? Feel
Hello.
me?
Hey,
All
gentlemen.
right.
Just came back. What's
I
up,
say we
Hey,
Steph?
should stand up on that. We should stand up on that. I say we should stand
gentlemen.
up on that.
Gentlemen.
What's up, Steph?
Hey, what's going on,
Gentlemen.
B?
Yeah. How you guys doing?
We good. How about
Oh,
you,
we
brother?
good, man.
Uh,
Everything cool, man.
you know, beautiful, black and magnificent. You know, uh, I was seeing things because I'm kind of doing multitasking at the same time, uh, having different conversations with Jeremy. Creep, you haven't heard about Jeremy, but that's the production assistant. You know what I'm saying? He he's the reason for all these glitches and shit. Like I told him, we was doing the shit better before he came around. So, but I've been told I'm a bad boss and that I'm lucky that we don't have a HR.
Yeah, we ain't got no shop steward and none of that shit.
And I told Jeremy, check this out. I'm like Fidel Castro, King Jong Un. I run an evil fucking dictatorship. You know what I'm saying? This is not a democracy here. This is not America. You ain't in America. You ain't get to vote and figure out what the fuck is going on. You do what the fuck I tells you. You know what I'm saying? That's what goes on here. You know, yeah, I know it's fucked up. But when you work with somebody like me that put the pressure on you, that lump of coal, you're going to turn into a fucking diamond. So if you can't deal with pressure, you ain't ready to deal with life, because life is not the way you think it's going to be. Life adds pressure. And when the pressure comes, you either going to bust, turn to dust, or shine and come out into be a fucking diamond. So when somebody puts the pressure on you, whether you at work, it's your woman, it's your man, it's whatever, make sure that pressure turns you to a diamond. Don't get your pressure and get your pipes busted. You get it? You know? But I'm kind of moving around and doing shit. And I see you guys was having a interesting conversation, and you guys start getting religions and shit going on. So I hope we don't get kicked off of YouTube.
We ain't gonna go too
We're
deep
not
into
in a
religion.
church satire, and like I said, I'm just gonna say, because I as they say, you came in the middle of a conversation, and I don't want to assume and jump somewhere because I don't know, because I just happened to creep on in something and was overhearing. So before I insinuate that you guys was having that kind of conversation, what was you two African Americans or black men we're talking about? Because I don't know what you guys consider yourselves, because there's a big thing going around. I don't know. I'm kind of rambling, and I need to just get it straight into one thing. But what I was just beating around the bush about was that I seen something and heard something on the social media thing with one of your rappers, Hash Brown's Cameron. He said that he doesn't consider himself an African American. He's black. You know what I'm saying? So
That's what's
I
up.
was wondering if I don't know, like I said, I don't know what you guys was talking about, but you guys can inform me on what you was talking about. And along with informing me on that, real convoluted shit. It's just, yeah. But what is your thoughts? I gotta change this mind up thing. Go ahead. What was you guys talking about, actually?
We was talking about reparations and you know what I'm saying, the interactions between blacks and white people. You know what I'm saying. I had my views and he had his views on it. You know what I mean. You know, we was just discussing that. We didn't really get too deep into religion or anything like that. But, you know what I'm saying. That's kind of what we were discussing.
Yeah,
All
no,
right.
that wasn't
Yeah.
what we were discussing.
Hash Browns, you're kind of low, man. What's wrong? You sounded kind of far away.
No,
There you
I
go.
was just
Voice service guy.
I was just listening because yeah, we didn't get religious. We didn't do all that. But one of the points that I wanted to really put out there was that if black people think you about to get reparations, now you can forget about it. With about 18 million that just crossed this border, and they got all this money that they paying now, billions here, billions there. Man, they could have paid us our reparations like 2-3 times over. You get what I'm saying? All that medical, everything, schools and all that stuff, man. Like they could have been did that. And then before they did that with the DACA workers. Or not the DACA workers, but the DACA recipients. You know, the people that came here as children, that had no choice because their parents came over here. We had to take care. Man, them people now is in their 40s. They like, you know what I mean? They all
Hey,
adults now. And they still
America.
do. And then now you got another little thing coming in here. So I have this hard understanding when it comes to a certain party of politics that keeps wanting to throw out this reparations part, but then always want to say we need to come up with a committee or we need to come up with some sort of study group or whatever. When it's like, hey man, you got a whole history that has been around for over 100 years, like 200 years. Some people say 300 to 400 years, and you still need to study this. This is not hieroglyphics. This is not from another country. This is not a language you have never heard before. This is on your ground, inside of your states, on your soil, with people that are still here. And that was the other thing that I was mentioning when I was saying about how, at the end of the day, believe it or not, the white people that black people be complaining about, the white folks need us the most out of everybody. If all hell breaks loose, they gonna come to us before they go to anybody else. Facts. Reason why is because we come from the same soil. They know us the longest. We speak the same language. We eat the same food. We pray the same. That's probably where you got the religion in there. I said we pray the same God. You know what I'm saying? They comfortable around us, bruh. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
got
they
white
come
folks marrying us too.
at the total.
We got black folks that are rich that are like going after them white folks like that.
They
You
was
got black
comfortable
women that
around us. They would let us put
like,
black
you ain't
businesses
cool
in
no
their
more as
neighborhood,
soon
but
as you
they
become a
not.
millionaire.
One at a
If they was
time.
comfortable around us,
When you was
they
on the
would put
McDonald's
black
budget, you
businesses in
wasn't
white
fucking with us.
neighborhoods, and they're not doing that. So until they start doing something like that, I'm not convinced that they comfortable around us unless they at their position on that totem pole.
Well, I mean, when all hell breaks loose, I want to remind you that I said this is like, I think, my third time saying when all hell breaks loose, the people that they're going to trust the most. I had to put the stipulation in there. This is like a TLC match. You know what I mean? When all hell breaks loose, I want Booker T and Stevie Ray in the ring.
So, for me, if all
That
hell breaks
part.
loose, I'm not looking for them to help us. Like that's just how I stand. I'm not gonna be looking for them to help us if all hell
Uh,
breaks. That's just where I stand on it. Still,
yeah,
yeah.
he had me muted. You know what I'm saying? That happens. You know, I'm like a Draymond Green on the screen. You know what I'm saying? I be getting technicals and stuff. I gotta sit the bench. You know what I'm saying? And then come back in, pause. And then basically speak when spoken to and only when to tell you. Until then, after that, break glass
Like
in
me,
case
like
of
I'm like, I
emergency.
smoke better than half you young niggas. Please, don't get it twisted, young lady. Don't get it twisted.
Because I'm supposed to
Get it
when
twisted.
it goes off and he does this, I'm supposed to control the microphone. I'm like Ed McMahon to this man's Johnny Carson. Oh man, that's for real. Oh man.
Hey, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Somebody always fucking up. That's what people do around here. They fuck up. They be high, like homeboy last night on crip, cuz. I'm gonna knock all you down on crip, cuz. Yeah, Reverend. On crip, cuz. You know what I'm saying? So you better keep it cool. You must be from LA. On crip. On crip all day. You know what I mean? I'm gonna knock all you motherfuckers down on crip. Man. On crip.
All right, I guess I'll hold it down for a second.
I told you I got my podcast on. What you trying to do?
Absolutely insane. This hey man, this is live action, boy. I tell you.
What you want? Yeah, no, I just want to ask. I
Well, continue on. If anybody paid attention to the last show, we talked about Cat Williams, who is still um inside of the internet news. He's going crazy. Now, a lot of people have responded to um, the episode he had on Shay Shay Room. And these people are now like Aries Spears. Aries Spears is responding to Cat Williams. Faison is now responding. Um, it's the, Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish actually was caught on stage in Los Angeles. I don't know if I could say the venue, but she was responding to the controversy herself. And I'm thinking, like, a lot of these people have been saying that they're upset with the way that Cat Williams spoke about him. But the one thing that I'm missing is where they call him a liar. That's the part that I'm seeming to miss. And when Kevin Hart responded, wait, okay, let's back this up. So Kevin Hart did respond. He was saying, "Oh, this is ridiculous. You know, I have nothing against Cat Williams type of stuff. Being real PC about the whole thing and being cool about it." And then Cat Williams responded with, "I have wait, I'm black, so hold on. You got to give me a second here. I have six. I have six. No, this yeah, $6 million to put up." He said, "Whether you want to take it to the basketball court, I got $1 million up for that. If you want to go battle at it as comedians, then I got $1 million on that. If you want to get in a boxing ring, we can go at it with that. If you want to get into a cipher on the microphone, we could go at it with that." I'm like, this dude, Cat Williams, he, this is crazy.
Well,
This is
excuse
crazy.
Mr. Hash
This is
Brown.
got out of hand. But much
Mr. Hash
respect.
Browns. Mr. Hash Browns. That video that you're talking about, I want to say that that was 3 or 4 years ago. He had did that
No,
video to Kevin.
I understand that. I understand that. I totally do. I understand that. But what I'm saying is that there is a response recently, and the response recently was very PC. It wasn't
Okay.
like because he was on like a it was like some sort of podcast he was on. I think ESPN holds it. What they call themselves, the Plastic Cup Boys, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what
See, I
Cat
said I wasn't
Williams.
gonna. I said
That
I didn't know if we could mention names of shows and everything on the podcast, but it was cracking jokes.
that that group was with Kevin. I mean, Cat Williams was referencing on the Shannon Sharp thing when he said it's a group of them. He do have his own comic view. You have to join in them, and they all have to pay him. All those cats that was on his show, they paid Kevin Hart to get publicity. You know what I'm saying? It's not the other way around, which is what Cat Williams says. And honestly, what it does do when he goes on tour, he brings comics. He pays the comics. He doesn't have the comics pay him so they can get known. You feel me? And like he says, he tries to bring people that's funnier than him. Now, I've with all that shit being said, with everything that's going on with that, it's crazy because all it makes it look like, no matter what, they just went from rap beef to comic beef, the black comic beef. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because, as Cat Williams said, he basically put a dude from Frisco, from Filmo, named Mac Minister. That is Cat Williams. I mean, Money Mike, Cat Williams projected Mac Minister from Filmo, the one that was on E40's album many years ago, talking about he claimed to the land on a glass sandwich bag. So I know you can know that reference, Mr. Hash Browns. You know what I'm saying? Creeper Knievel, I know you know who Mac Minister is. You know what I'm saying? Now, Mac Minister as I was just having a conversation with somebody who mentioned the guy Mac Dre is in a pen right now for knocking down the guy who supposedly killed Mac Dre. So everything comes back to the Bay Area. That's the boost of it all. That's what I'm saying. Because Cat Williams was out here doing his thing in the Bay, and he met a lot of notorious street people. You know what I'm saying? While he was doing his comedy, he was underground in the underground of them streets like that is known as O'Farrell, International, Humboldt, Detroit. These little certain streets he was frequenting along with doing his comedy when he was known as a guy named Cat in the Hat. These are underground facts. And then from the people that have made it and been on the shows with him, tells how generous he is and how he's been blessing people without the publicity, giving people thousands upon thousands when motherfuckers was in the downtime of their life. And when they're off, when they testimony on it, it's like, a lot of cats don't do that. Majority of these fools don't do that. They trying to take from you, not trying to help you. Even Lil Boosie says Cat Williams threw him $5,000 to $7,000, and Boosie was like he needed that. He was staying in a hotel with his children. So I don't understand, because I don't know, you haven't been talking about that because I've been running around, but I don't understand the hate that has been coming the way of Cat Williams, because he told the truth about some people that was hating and stealing and trying to take money from others. That, you know what I'm saying, where nothing that comes out about this dude is nothing but he's a good motherfucker. Ain't no stories about him giving up booty hole and sucking on penis. But you got stories of these other cats that is doing them type of things and everybody protecting them, but attacking a person who blesses people. That's why he said in that interview, because a lot of people don't pay attention to everything. Right now, we in a battle of good versus evil. It ain't black and white. You motherfuckers is fools with that. We in a battle of good versus evil. God-fearing people and the other kind of people. What side are you on?
Is he asking the question? And I'm on the side of good, but I always think, see, but is a very good conjunction. Like, word, like, yeah, but it depends on what is your good. Because your good is a fine line between somebody else's evil. So that's, you know what I'm saying? So in order to stay like virtuous and
Well, all right.
continue to be a good person and protect both sides, that's a fine line that you have to walk on, because one tilt the other way is good, one tilt the other way is evil.
Well,
You
like
know,
I said,
that's why a lot of people get in trouble who've done a lot of good things for people. I'm thinking about, what's that cat's name? Michael Orr, the dude that was the football player that was on the movie that
the movie that was portrayed to him, that Sandra Bullock played the role of his stepmother, and them, but they just embellished the story and made it look good to make them people look good. But when they was actually not doing what they claimed they was doing for that man, when he tells the real story, yeah.
okay, so in one case you have some people thinking that they're doing good, But then on the other side, somebody is saying the opposite of that. And that's why I said, when you ask that question about, well, what side are you on? You have to understand that you have to walk a fine line on both sides,
Nah,
because
no, you
you
don't.
can turn you can turn something that started off as a good and become evil. You could become the person that you were trying to defeat.
Well, Hash Brown's my friend. When it comes to the Cat Williams, he was saying his good meant that he was gonna have a virgin booty hole and a virgin mouth. He wasn't taking no dick in the mouth and no dick up the ass. That's the good he's talking about, my friend. And I'm
Yeah,
always
but it's
with that
bad
side.
for other people for you to be coming out here telling people stuff, and I didn't okay it. So you're
No,
causing the
no,
evil
no,
towards
because you
me.
was
Now
talking
I
about
gotta
me.
come out here and I gotta make like 10 10 type of videos. Some's got to be on Instagram. Some's got to be on YouTube. I got to make some tweets, whatever you call them. I got to do Facebook. I got to do all of these things. I got to get my publicists involved to make out all of these statements and stuff just off of what you said. So in some cases, some people it's looking like it, like, hey, because I've heard people say we need to protect Cat Williams because Cat Williams is telling the truth. Cat Williams is on the side of good. But then the people that you talking about is looking at you like, yo, what is wrong with you? Why are you?
Of
What did
course.
I do to you?
Of course. Of course they will. That's called justification of your evil. Justification of what you do. There will always be a good reason for you to say why you're doing what you're doing. It's a good reason. Yeah, I sucked a man dick because I wanted to make sure my family was cool for the rest of life. Oh, I sacrificed my son for because I wanted to make sure my new girlfriend that bringing my new child in have a bag. You know, oh,
Okay, now
I wanted.
regardless of how that sounds, because you know that sounds crazy.
It don't matter
Um,
how shit sound. It's reality. Reality and misbelief is two different things. So what how shit sound? So what? That shit
but
don't matter how something sound. Just the reality of shit happening. That it really is happening.
but is it your job to go out there and expose that? Is that your job?
If that's what I said my job was, it was out here to expose those who are being falsified and doing things that is ungodly. If that's what I feel my reason is here, that's what that man said his reason is because when since he was 3 years old and he was reading the Bible and read and went on learned different religions, went to different houses of whatever they is, read their versions of the Bible, and he said his interpretation was to be as close as to God as he can be. And from what the things that he's read from them Bibles, it tells him what to do, my friend. People don't listen to everything. They just hear the chaos. Because that's all they want to hear is chaos. But they don't hear and understand what is behind it. When
No,
you
I
just
felt
want,
that because before this, the controversy we had the Cam Newton and Charleston White controversy, and Charleston White was sounding way different than what Cat Williams was talking about. Charleston White was going straight after the black community.
it's
He
a
was
whole,
talking
that's
about the
two
problems.
different.
Wait, no, wait,
Cat
hold on, hold
Williams
on,
was
hold on,
talking
wait,
about
hold
his
on, wait,
co
hold on,
workers.
wait a minute, wait a minute,
Go
wait
ahead,
a minute.
finish your thought, man.
Which
Creep ain't had
for
chimed in at
to
all.
me puts me back into this question. Okay, all right. Is that your job to go out there and be telling other people's business?
Yes, it is, because that's what you chose to do, and that's what that man said his mission is. That's his mission statement. Listen
Okay.
to what the man's saying, and it wouldn't be no
Okay.
question. If you pay
But
attention and
people
listen
went
to what
crazy
people
after
say,
Charleston White was talking about the
Charleston
black
White
community. The
said, fuck,
whole
Charleston White said, fuck how I'm saying it. Fuck the way
no, he
how I'm
said fuck
delivering
Deion
this picture.
Sanders. He said fuck Deion Sanders. And Cam Newton kept trying to tell him, like, whoa, wait a minute. And he was like, nah, let me repeat that. Fuck Deion Sanders.
Oh well, Creep, what do you think, man?
Well, first of all, I haven't watched the whole interview. I've only seen clips of it on my Facebook and on my Instagram page. But one thing I can say is this: like you feel me? The truth is like drinking NyQuil. You know what I'm saying? It's like it doesn't taste good. It doesn't go down smooth or anything. But it at the same time though is curing you, so to speak. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, people don't like how the truth tastes because the truth is a uncomfortable thing. But the truth is not meant to be comfort. It's meant to keep people's eyes open and things like that. So I have no problem with what Cat Williams did. From what I heard, you know, but but uh, but yeah, yeah. Are you and I don't want to say that he's only strictly targeting black comedians with this, but you know what I'm saying. If you gonna tell some truth, tell the truth all the way around. If it's some other ass people other than black people that you feel need to get exposed as well in the comic thing, expose that. You feel me? But the thing I don't like is when people try to parade the lie as a truth and want the masses of people to believe and live their life based on a lie. So I really don't have no problem with what Cat Williams did.
I agree with you. I don't have a problem neither. And plus, another thing is that all these people that the words that came out that man mouth, none of them people have in their rebuttal said the man is lying. Ice Cube even came out and said he was 100 on most of it. It's just the only thing that he wasn't truthful about was that there wasn't no rape scene. That's what Ice Cube says. But everything else, all those other comics that's coming on and talking and saying they shit, they not even defending themselves. And that bullshit Kevin Hart pulled on the NBA, that lets you know how much power Kevin Hart is really up under, because he was
Oh, you
able
talking about
to.
with the New York Knicks?
He was on the NBA. That was on TNT. That was part of NBA. That was the
Oh,
alternate
oh
pro.
no. Oh, I mean, number. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, they was watching the. I think it was the Knicks and the Sixers. Yeah,
And
with Kevin
can I
Hart.
finish? He was on the alternate program. There was alternate programming. When they have these options when you're streaming the shows, you can watch the regular broadcast, or you can hear like on the NFL they got the Manning brothers. On the Amazon channel they be doing LeBron the shop. And then on TNT they have that, I guess, the Plastic Cup Boys, or they rotate different people. And all that shit, it don't look good for them people. I'm sorry. And then another thing is, let's be for real. What is really funny about a man in a dress?
Mm, I don't know. I have no idea. Like, I would love to know, not love to know, excuse me. I would like to know the answer to that. I want to scratch that up. I don't care about that. I just would like to know, like, what about that is funny? I don't understand personally, and that's what I was trying to say. As a matter of fact, I'm not gonna say no names because I don't want to throw people underneath the bus because I love these people. Um, Tyler Perry had came out with like some documentary. Have anybody heard about that? About his life, and how he became successful and all this other stuff like that. And I was asked, "Did you watch it?" And I
No,
was
no.
like, "All right." Yeah, that was my answer, right? And they were like, "Why?" It was like really heart moving. Like they was making it seem like as if it tugged at the heartstrings. You know what I'm saying? To see this story and everything. And at the end, they were like, "We understand." I'm like, "Understand?" I'm like, "How do you understand a dude that made millions of dollars dressed up as a woman?
And using the
Like, how do
church,
you explain that? Like, I
and,
want to understand that. Like, wait, so you mean to
and
tell me
using
that
the
all it
church.
took for you? Oh, okay. So you mean to tell me that all it took for you was to watch this and you like, I totally get why he made a whole entire living making fun of black women, putting a stereotype of black women out there for the masses to consume and make money off of that. That was buffoonery. And you know what? The shocking part about it was one of the people at the table said, I know people that are just like, I know women that are just like that. And I was like, whoa, really? You know, like masculine type women that act like that? And it was like, you don't have to put it like that. That's not what I'm saying. And I was like, well, what are you saying? Like, explain to me. You saying that you know women that act like this. What does that mean? She said, I I I understand it. Like I get it. Like I can relate to it. So I shook my head and was like, I don't understand. And I told them, I said, you know what? No disrespect, because I'm gonna tell you why at the end of this. I said, no disrespect, but I pride myself off the fact that I've never watched anything Tyler Perry. Like I got snuck in to one of those church videos. They used to come in on VHS. And I remember that my mother and a friend, they used to watch, on the weekend and stuff, they'll order pizza or they'll go get some, some chicken or whatever the case may be. And he would entertain her because, she's whatever, whatever. And he had a VHS of one of their church shows. So I actually seen that before all of the other stuff that happened. And just watching that, I was like, what is this? Like, because they were saying, like, just watch it. Just pay attention. You gonna like it. Like they had to kind of like, come on, man, like, come on now. Like had to do one of those. Not just like, I'm gonna pop this in and I guarantee you're not gonna get up. Okay?
All
So
right. Well,
I'm like, well, what is this? And then come to find out it was him. And even then, I said, I cannot condone this. I don't like this. I don't. This is
yeah.
horrible. This cannot be the way that we get looked at. And it ended up happening to be one of the most impact cultural This is sad, man. Stuff
Yeah,
like that
because
just
he went
makes
through
me
the church,
sad,
but fuck
bro.
that shit. Hey, I refuse to speak on that type of shit. This I just said what I had to say for a brief
I've
moment.
been very
You got
PC
wait,
about
hold
it,
on. No, let me speak,
and
my
I was
friend.
around all women.
Let
That was all black women that I was speaking to.
okay, no problem, no problem. So all that shit ain't cool, but we're about to go to um, what a weekend it's been. The NFL regular season is over. Next week, next week we're going. Next week is the playoffs. We're about to deal with the real deal now. It's getting to it. Hash Brown's left. I already know why he's left. Oh well, sorry, but we're getting to this real NFL shit. It's about to go down. The next 5 weeks until February 11th, baby, it's going down. Okay, it's gonna be about. It's about the Buffalo Bills, right? It's about the Kansas City Chiefs. It's about the Miami Dolphins. It's about the Cleveland Browns. It's about the Houston Texans. And it's about the Baltimore Ravens. I might be missing one, but that's okay. And then we go into the NFC. It's about them Dallas mediocre Cowboys. It's about them Green Bay Packers. It's about those Detroit Lions. I told y'all about them Lions. It's about um, New Orleans. No, I mean Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay. It's about it's about the LA Rams. I didn't see that one coming. I was wrong on that in my predictions. It's about I said the Buccaneers. I said, oh, it's about Hash Brown's Eagles who have limped, limped they way into the playoffs. It's about the overall, the number 2 seed, the San Francisco Forte Niners. Now the Niners and the Ravens, they off next week. Saturday, Sunday, there's no Niners, no Ravens. They're gonna be sitting back, relaxing, taking notes, getting massages, eating good eats, eating bad eats, having sausages and drinks. While them Pittsburgh Steelers, that was that other team, those Steelers who creeped on up in there. They rolled up in there while the Jacksonville Jaguars choked the last half of the season. Very disappointed in the Jaguars. So now, it's enough of me talking Creepy Knievel.
Yes, sir.
Like the question that to say at the bar say, wow, with an NFL weekend, who you got?
Oh man, you know what I'm saying. First of all, you already know it's bang bang Niner gang on mine. You feel me? So we sitting pretty, and we got that good bye week. So let's rest our players. I'm not worried about losing to the Rams today because we didn't have our starters. We needed our backups to get some reps. So yeah, I'm feeling kind of good about this postseason. But you know, the post one thing I say about postseason is everything starts from scratch now. You know what I'm saying? Forget the record that we had in the regular season. Forget the wins and the losses. Everything starts from scratch. This is a new season. This is the fight to see who's going to stand on the top of that mountain and stand alone. You know, but yeah. Before you corrected yourself, I was gonna say, yeah, Pittsburgh snuck their way in, and I think that was because of Jacksonville's loss. Like they wasn't playing like they wanted it. They wasn't playing like they wanted it. I didn't see that hunger because that's the only game I watched today. Because you know, birthday shenanigans. I was checking out the hotel room and everything. But but yeah, they choke and big up to Houston because you know our former defensive coordinator, D'Amico Ryans, his first season as a head coach, got them to the playoffs. So get that man his flowers. Get that man his
That's,
flowers. I
that's
like
right.
what he
Let's
did.
give them one. We give them one. Give them one. We give them
Yeah,
one. They did that.
you feel me? That
Rookie coach, rookie
he came from
quarterback.
that Niner family tree. You feel me? So yeah, big up to him. I like what he's doing out there.
Hash Browns. Same question. Wow, what a wonderful weekend. Regular season's over. Next week's playoffs. Who you got?
Yeah, you already know, man. We're gonna fly, Eagles, fly. Now, I don't like the way that we ended the season. Um,
Not
I
good.
understand why we ended the season the way that we ended up. A lot of our linebackers are suspect. Secondary is suspect. Quarterback is bum need. We keep throwing in to Brown too much. Our running game, it's not really coming off that much. And we are using the brotherly shove a little too much
I
also.
mean, that's about the only
I
play
think
working
that
for y'all.
yeah, it has. It's made the NFL kind of question: should we even keep this thing legal?
Keep it legal. Keep it legal.
You know what I mean? But outside of that, I'm glad that we were able to make it in. The only thing is the way that the season went. I was kind of nervous about that because we started out the season better than everybody. We were the only undefeated team in the NFL for a very long time. And I kind of had an idea that was going to backfire, but I didn't know that it was going to happen towards the end of the season the way that it did, because now we're going into the playoffs. And
Okay.
I would like to have seen a lot of those losses happen earlier on in the season and then kind of climb, you know what I'm saying, up higher towards the end of the season with some wins. But everybody else, man, I'm looking at, I'll say it this. I was really rooting for the Cleveland Browns. I ain't gonna lie, because that's just like an upsetter. Go Cleveland. Y'all deserve a win, man. Y'all been in the NFL forever and y'all still riding on Jim Brown. Buffalo Bills, I was like, yes, because I've been watching OJ commentary, and I'm down with OJ, and he's been riding the Buffalo. He's been backing up the Buffalo Bills this whole entire time. The Ravens, they've been named the number one team in the AFC. What is that? The North, AFC North. They're pretty
They're the
much
number
the
one team in the
AFC.
AFC overall.
Okay. Yeah, they over Kansas City. Kansas City has yeah, they Kansas City has never seen this part of the NFL in a long time where some other team is actually better than you overall, and you're gonna have to be on the road throughout the playoffs.
No, they're not.
Um
They're not on the road. They're still at home.
they're still at home. Oh, they squeaked it
Still
out
at
there at
home.
home. Okay, I was paying attention to Washington Commanders. They
No, but
were
they ain't got
talking
nothing to do
about
with
picking.
nothing. They're gal.
They were
They're out.
talking about picking up Bill Belichick. They were talking
Yeah,
about picking up Bill Belichick.
we'll talk about that
Okay,
another time. We're not talking
okay,
about losers right now. We're only dealing with 14 winners.
okay. Uh, Rams, yes. Seahawks could have actually been in there.
Well, but
Believe
they
it or
fucked
not.
up. They fucked up. They
Yeah,
dropped the ball. They're done.
you know what I'm
No soup for you.
saying? Okay. Yeah, Seahawks could have actually did it. Minnesota could have actually pulled out something and been a sneak in too.
No soup for
And
you.
Yeah, I was looking at that and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I last time on the show was like, I was disappointed in my pick with Minnesota, and then come to find out they might make it. I might have to take back my words. I didn't want to do that.
Great,
Good thing I don't have to
great,
do that.
great. What was your picks look like? How did your picks pan out from when we did the show in late August?
Um, I think I messed up on a couple of my picks because I know I think I picked Seattle to be in the playoffs again this season as a wild card, but they
And I
didn't
told
make
you
it.
that wasn't gonna happen.
They didn't make it. Of course I picked the Niners. I picked Philly. I believe I even picked Dallas for sure. And did I pick Detroit? Because I was like Detroit might shock people. Did I pick them?
I'm not. I was telling you. I was on Detroit. I was speaking on Detroit. I already knew what they was going to do. I was even saying they is a sleeper for the Super Bowl. But because I studies this shit a little differently than what other people look at it. So, but yeah, I
I also
think you.
picked Minnesota too.
I think you was going with Green Bay though.
Yeah, I think I did say Green Bay was gonna get in too. They was gonna sneak in. I'm not sure what I said about Minnesota.
Yeah, but like I said when Hash Brown was talking, no soup for Minnesota. Um, but I'm just a, I'm,
Like I said, at least
I'm
I don't have to take back my words because I said that, hey, that was a mistake right there, and it still stays as a mistake.
yeah, I'm highly disappointed. I'm highly disappointed with Jacksonville. I was not seeing Jacksonville.
Oh yeah,
Jacksonville.
you
Jacksonville has not won a game. Hold on. Jacksonville won one game since they met the 49ers, along with the Eagles. They only won one game since they've been with the 49ers, since they lost to the Niners. The Eagles only won one game since they met the Niners. Jacksonville only won one game since they met the Niners. It's crazy, crazy shit, man.
Well,
Crazy
the
shit.
Niners exposed them, and I feel like the Niners especially exposed the Eagles. They exposed them.
Well, I was telling
yeah,
Hash
you
Browns
gotta
before they
relax.
even met.
You
I was telling them
gotta
that I was
relax.
like the Eagles cornerbacks was not good. Their secondary was not good. And I was telling him before, even when they was at 10-1, and Hash Browns was telling, but they're winning. They're winning. I'm like, so their defense is hella suspect. I was like, Allen Thielen went for 100. D Hopkins went for 100. Some dude from the Giants went for 100. But their defense was giving up booty all season. So, and then
Whoa.
once that AJ Brown started crying on the sideline on that Thursday night game, he was crying on the sideline. But hey, mature, my friend, mature. So when they came up gave up, he was crying on the sideline about they was running the ball too much. He wanted to get more passes. That was it for him. Their season ain't been the same since then. There's a lot of internal. You've got a lot of internal stuff going on. So maybe if the NFL is scripted, like all these people are claiming, because I seen some shit they saying that it's scripted, so Eagles are supposed to beat the Buccaneers. So when they beat the Buccaneers, they're gonna Dallas is gonna beat Green Bay, so the Eagles could face
Wait,
great
wait
Eagles
a minute. I gotta stop you. I gotta stop you. I gotta stop you. When you start talking about scripted,
let me
you,
flow. I'll let you flow. Let me
it,
flow.
uh,
Let me flow.
okay.
So when they're saying that the Eagles are gonna beat Tampa. Dallas is gonna beat the Buccaneers. The Lions and Rams game will end up with the Lions winning. Then it's going to be the second week. It will be the Eagles and Cowboys rematch, game 3. Eagles supposed to win it. The Niners is going to beat Detroit for rematch, that the match that didn't happen in the championship of Eagles full squad, Niners full squad. And then over in the AFC, from the script, it's going to be Cleveland beating Texans, Chiefs over the Dolphins, Bills over the Steelers, with Cleveland upsetting the next week the Chiefs. No, Cleveland upsetting the Ravens. Then the Chiefs and the Bills in their rematch, the Bills ends up winning. Then you get the Browns versus the Niners. But they in the other script, it's the Ravens versus the Niners. So it's out of the Ravens and it's going to be the Niners for the rematch. They stand and making it. That's why they wanted the Eagles. They scripted the Eagles to lose these games so it can make good television, entertainment, because the NFL is not a sport. Major League Baseball is not a sport. National Basketball Association is not a sport. National Hockey League is not a sport. They're entertainment entities, and all of them are independent contractors. I'm done.
That was eloquently stated.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So,
I have no rebuttal to what you said.
so do you feel that they scripting this shit, or
Yes.
you feel the script? So it's WWF to you?
Yes, as long as they script the Niners to win the Super Bowl, I can overlook the script. You gotta understand.
Shit. Long as they cheating for you, huh?
Yeah, dude, you gotta understand. I don't care if we win the Super Bowl on controversy or cheating. As long as we win, I don't care. It's not gonna make me lose sleep.
The Flake Gate, Spy Gate, long as I win gate.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
You ain't trying.
I'm the dirtiest player in the game. You gotta come down here, and if you do too much, I'll give you a thumb to the eye.
Hey, bad days don't last forever, but bad guys do.
And one thing damn show is diamonds is forever, and show is spent beef. Woo! You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but the shit's crazy. What, Hash Browns, you over there like you can't believe this script this is the script that I read. You know what I'm saying? This is the supposedly script that I read that's leaked.
Okay, well, before this was the same person that I was talking to when I was the one that mentioned the script when it came to the Dallas and Detroit game.
And I
And
asked
you
you,
were
I
telling
said, is
me,
it WWE?
See, he ain't gonna let me talk. That's fine.
I asked you, is it WWE?
That's fine. I mentioned that. Like, how is it possible? Wait a minute. You get 3 chances to make 1 point, and you miss. Like, you mean to tell me that you're saying that this isn't script? That was scripted, bro. I told you that. You was telling me, no, nah, I ain't hearing that. I don't, and you even got to the point where you was like, I'm about to hang up on you.
I'm like, I'm saying this is what I'm seeing. I'm not saying I believe
Like,
this.
for
This is
real.
what I'm seeing. I'm
This is
seeing
what
a
I'm saying.
script.
No, this is, wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
And I'm like, and
Okay.
this, I'm
Go
like,
ahead. No, go ahead.
if this is a script, I'm mad because my whole life I've been told the only thing that's on TV that is a sport that is not real is WWF or WCW, professional wrestling. I've been told that, and I've accepted that I suspend my disbelief with that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as NBA, Major League Baseball, all these other sports, I believe these is real because when we're watching wrestling, in the middle of the match, they will cut and go to commercial. I've never seen in the NBA, MLB, hockey, any kind of sport. He's dropping back for pass, and we'll be right back after these messages. While the dude is in the middle of going back for pass, Steph Curry's going up for the shot, and we'll be right back. I've never seen that.
Only time you gonna see that is if you don't pay your cable bill.
That's why I'm like, I can't believe it's scripted because they don't go to commercial in the middle of fucking play. They go to commercials at timeouts, injuries,
Halftime.
yeah.
Okay. So you don't believe in the script,
Nah, I don't.
but you just said that there's a script.
I said this is possibly something that's on the internet that said this is a script.
I'm saying like this. This is what I said before you wanted to hang up on me. I said that the NFL has turned into sports entertainment because it's not the same NFL that we know when we was growing up. I've never seen so many wide open wide receivers just like catch the ball and then 2-3 seconds later get tackled. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if somebody just happens to just swipe you, it's just like, yo, we getting a flag. You just touch the quarterback and it's like flag. I mean, we're not dealing with the same. Troy Aikman has been criticized and had to come back and apologize for talking about they need to rip the skirt off of these players in the NFL. Okay? So they're turning into sports entertainment. And I was saying that especially after that game. Now, I said it before, but I was like, if this isn't proof to you, then I don't know what is. Now, you telling me, oh, you believe in the script.
I'm not saying I believe in the script.
Like I said,
you're not hearing me correctly.
No, that's fine. I'm glad that you now have been red pilled.
You are not hearing me correctly.
You've been red pilled.
No. You
Welcome to the dark side, man.
No.
It's good to see you over here, man.
You're not hearing me correctly again, sir.
All right. Okay,
I said that I was going through social media, and there's a thing that said this
not
is supposedly
social media.
That there's
keep going. That there's exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. I told you this, and now you telling me that I went on and got some information from some other dudes that I don't know, and now I believe you.
Ain't nobody said I am not believing believe in you. So where are you hearing this? You are hearing the wrong thing, my friend. You're hearing wrong. I did
My
not say
apologies.
I believe you. I have never said that. I said if only way I will believe that it is scripted is when they start saying Brock Purdy stepping back to pass, and we'll be right back for commercial break.
You start selling the bowl of Wheaties right during 3rd and 12.
When it's scripted, pro wrestling is scripted. And in the middle of a pro wrestling match, they will cut to commercial unless it's pay-per-view. I never said I believe that it's scripted. I said word for word was that I've seen something on the internet where people are claiming that they have the script. Claiming. I never said I believe there's a script. Understand what people are saying, my friend. So we won't have these unnecessary confusions. But Creep, I want to know what's up with this movie you in.
Man, I'm all over the place, baby.
I see you in the movie with homegirl from with Joan from Girlfriends. You in the movie with what's her name from Living Single? What was her name in Living Single? The girl that stayed Maxine Shaw. You in the movie with Maxine Shaw with Jet with Tracy Ellis Ross, my friend. What's up, bro? You holding back, Lou. Why you ain't getting them on the show, bro? Why you don't want to take the show to the next level? You sitting here masquerading as another cat. You got a whole stage name and everything, dude. Come on, bro.
Hey, and I had a sex scene with all them girls too.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm like, then you don't even have the decency. Hold on. Hello. Yeah. It's nothing came through. Okay. Yeah. I gotta run real quick. Tell them about your movie, man.
yeah, I forgot the name of it, but it's my movie. I'm in it.
You don't even have the thing, man.
I gotta look it up on Google real quick and see the name of the movie I'm in, but I'm in.
Yo, all I know is, man, they was recording me doing some stuff, and I don't even know what it was called, but I know I was there. Give me a second. I'm gonna find out what it's called.
I forgot my character name. I forgot what the movie's about. I'm in it.
That's how much of an actor you are, man. You do so many roles, you just, it's a blur. I forget. One day I'm this character, next day I'm this character, man. I'm so talented, it's all a blur.
I'm in it. That's all I can say.
That's what's up. Where did it? All right, okay. You might not know the name of the movie, and you might not know your character, but where were you?
I was somewhere in America. That's all I can disclose.
Bruh, dude, did they blindfold you and duct tape you and put you in the back of a trunk and drop you off at a secret location to do this movie?
Nah, I don't move like that.
You know what I'm saying? This man, it was like, yo, you, hey man, what are you? This man got out the trunk and it said Hollywood.
I didn't get duct tape, man. I did this on my own free will.
I heard that, man. Until they tell you otherwise.
Nah, man. But you need to get Maxine from Living Single on the show. And I would like to, because I appreciate you. You out here doing movies with Maxine from Living Single and Joan from Girlfriends. You doing these, you out here doing big Hollywood shit.
Oh, you went
Masquerading.
involved? What he say involved?
Don't
No,
forget the sex scenes too.
he got a fucking movie, man. He got a movie. It's called hold
He's
on, where is that shit at?
He's got a movie, man.
He's in the movie, man. He's in the movie, man. It's called American Fiction.
He's got a movie, man.
Yeah, he's out here rubbing shoulders with celebrities and shit. But he won't bring them on a podcast. He's fucking doing movies and shit, bro.
What's the name of my movie again? Like
American Fiction.
That's American Fiction. That's the movie.
This is classic, bro.
American Fiction. I gotta write that down and remember it. I gotta write it down and remember it.
Oh shit! And I usually don't, excuse me, Lord, for cursing, but
Hash Browns, stop laughing. Stop laughing. No,
write
Hash
it down
Browns,
so I can
stop
remember
laughing.
it.
Bro, go look it, Google it real quick. Stop the laughing. This is serious shit.
Nah, I ain't Googling nothing, man. I'm just enjoying the story, bro. I believe whatever he says, bro.
This man is in this fucking movie. If you don't believe
hey, that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know, man. Shit, man, don't even play around, bro. He said, I'm in a movie, man. I don't even know the name of my character. Hey, dude, he was like black guy number 3.
He got a name. Look it up real quick, but he got a name. He got a name in that movie.
That's what's up, man. What was your role? What role did you play?
I played a player.
So you had to like really go into like developing the character of a player, or was it natural? Was it natural? Or did you have to actually
look at him,
hang around players in order to watch them so you could develop this character that you portray on the screen? Or did you just go in there and I just nailed it, bro? Straight out the park, man. Big buzz that bitch. Sorry, Lord.
I can't really tell you too much, though. I can't really tell you too much, though. You know what I'm saying? I signed the NDA.
It's top secret.
Yeah, I signed the NDA.
Yeah, I know. We ain't gonna learn about it till all the T's is crossed and all the I's is dotted.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what's up. Hey, hopefully we can see it with everything closing down around us in California, because all these businesses is moving out. You know what I'm saying? But trust me, I might be able to catch it from somebody selling it out of the gas station in the trunk of their car. And I'll be damn sure to watch it.
You'll probably, if you got a fire stick or something, you'll probably be able to see it. You know what I'm
know. Hey, for real. Nah, I'm messing with you. That's what's up. So did you ever wanted to be an actor, or did you just get duct taped, dropped into a trunk of a car, and then that just became your lifestyle?
I didn't. I didn't want to be an actor. Acting wanted me. Acting wanted
It's
me.
not okay.
Yeah, acting
He's,
wanted me.
yeah, this is just who I am. You know what I'm saying? They seen me and was like, "That's what's up."
Basically, I'm him.
Mm,
Yeah, I'm
you are
him.
Money Mike.
I'm him. I'm him. I'm him. I'm himbo slice. I'm him too. I'm him. I'm him. C Hammer.
I heard that. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Him C Hammer.
So, how many days did it take to film?
It took a few days. A few days. You know, it was like I said, it was all happening so fast. I was multitasking. You feel me?
Mm.
So
Did they give you a trailer with like only green Skittles?
what'd you say?
Did they give you a trailer with like only green Skittles?
Nah,
Did
they gave.
you get the like the whole Hollywood treatment?
No, I didn't get a trailer with green Skittles. I got a trailer with with a burrito and some hot wings.
Mm. Okay. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. What you
Also
had, like a chicken burrito?
nah. Well, nah, I didn't.
Not a chicken?
I also had some tequila in my trailer too.
Oh, that's what's. Oh, so what was this, like a Mexican project? Was this like a Mexican project? You had Jose, Paco, and Flacco out there telling you like, "Hey, man, I need you to be on the set, ready to go."
You
Come on, man, you're late. You're wasting time, a lot of money.
to drink tequila.
I thought that was disrespectful if you wasn't, or at least around somebody or knew someone.
I gotta be
I
around everybody
mean,
to drink.
now I'd be very upset if I caught a Filipino drinking Hennessy and he didn't know not one single black person. I'd be very upset. How dare you drink my drink? You don't know one of us. You don't know the struggle.
Well,
You don't know what it takes to enjoy this Hennessy, man.
I grew up in California, so I know plenty of Mexicans.
Yeah, I know, but you said you was in the South. You was in Atlanta. You was out there.
I ain't said nothing about Atlanta.
I could have swore I heard that you stayed in another place outside of San Francisco.
Now, I lived in Atlanta before, yeah, but as far as this conversation, I ain't said nothing about the A.
Oh no, well, I mean, I'm saying that the difference in the culinary. You know what I'm saying? Like being in California, you expect it to be a lot more involved with like Hispanic food than you would be if you were somewhere in the South. You know what I'm saying? Where you might have Hispanic food, but it might not be as abundant as it would be if you were in California.
I know out in Texas, like they got plenty of Hispanic food. Like it's a lot,
Yeah,
So
come on, man. They got a whole entire food called Tex-Mex. Tex-Mex. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Total sense. But like being in somewhere in Georgia, you know, I would think that you would have a little bit different cuisine. You know what I'm saying? Than you would if you were in California or on the West Coast. That's all I was saying. I bet you they make like some good ass like peach cobbler.
Now, well, in Atlanta, one thing they do have that's hella good. They have a lot of good wing spots. Lots of good wings here. So
Yeah,
yeah, like that's what
because I
like
know they got a lot of areas. They got a lot of areas named after peach, right?
this, yeah,
Like
they got a
peach tree, peach tree, peach this, peach that. Because Georgia's known for the peaches. That's why I said I bet you they make a mean ass peach cobbler in Atlanta, boy. I bet you eat that thing and go straight into a coma. they, be, they be hooking that IV right up to your arm, like, you know what I mean? You be just sitting there like, what you in there for? Had one of them peach cobblers. Oh yeah, I know how it is. You ain't from around here, huh? Nah, you ain't used to it.
hey, stick
So,
with
Nah, that's the same thing that I was telling Beef about the cheesesteaks. And I sent him a picture of a cheesesteak and it had ketchup on it. And he was like, nah, no. I'm like, that's how they do it. You get the grilled onions, or some people they put the cheese whiz on it. Or me, I prefer like the provolone. I get like the fried onions, the provolone. I get the um, pickles, mayonnaise, ketchup. I'm good to go, man. And that's usually typical right out the door. Ching. You know what I'm saying? They pretty much making it before you even, they just looking at you like, yeah, this is what you want. Yeah, exactly. And when I showed
so,
him the picture, he was like, yo, had that ketchup on it. He was like, I don't put ketchup on my steak. Like, what? Okay. Maybe in California, that's how y'all do it. And out there, ketchup on a cheesesteak or on a steak is not a problem. It's
um,
actually pretty good.
okay. Well, I just want to know what kind of shades, what kind of glasses are them in this movie that you're wearing? Where are those real lenses? You know what I'm saying, or is those dummy lenses?
I'm not allowed to disclose that.
Come on, man.
I've said too much already.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I mean, bro. I really don't understand when did you do this fucking movie? See, this is why he hasn't been on the Booster Take show in a minute. He's been fucking doing movies and shit. You know what I'm saying? He's hiatus and all. Didn't fucking come and holler at nobody. Couldn't come and have no fucking exclusives. Couldn't get on set. Couldn't do none of this shit. But you fucking put a goddamn movie out in his own fucking TV, man. It's not even. See, I know people. I get shit before it hit the theater. You think I wasn't gonna get this shit? You thought I wasn't gonna get this?
Hey man, I didn't think nothing, man. I knew eventually it was just gonna come out.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. You see that? We have no comment, huh?
Because you
Man,
can't really see it. I mean, I can see it, but I can't really see it. Oh, that's him? Or is that the movie? That's
This is
you?
Creeper. This is Creeper Knievel.
Oh, word? Did they give you like a white muscle shirt? Did that come with Hollywood?
Hey,
You get one? Hey, did you get one of those when you signed up with Hollywood? They was like, yo, man, hey, you didn't know if you go back there in that little room over there, there's a closet. You know, when you sign up, we just hand out like, you know, free white muscle shirts.
Form-fitting muscle shirts, huh?
yeah.
Do you see the look
You know what
on
I
his
mean?
face?
It's all built in. It's all built in. You know what I'm saying? We want you to, you know,
You said it came with the
to
chest too?
enjoy Hollywood.
Nah, that's for me, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, man. How many breakfasts did you miss?
Hey, man. Oh, my God,
It was like, yo, man, I'm
wrestler
cool,
name?
bro. I don't want none of that. Just give me
What's
the
my
protein shake.
or Carmelo Hayes? I'm like Carmelo Hayes. I don't miss nothing but that.
He said Carmelo Hayes.
I
Nothing but
That
mean,
might have to be his that might have to be his new name when he comes back on the show, man.
that ain't
now,
my
now
name.
Carmelo Hayes,
Hey, wait, no,
Carmelo
time out.
Hayes.
Hey, let's put it this way.
I
When
don't.
he starts talking about Hollywood, his name should switch and then go to Carmelo Hayes.
No, he already has a stage name. I can't say his stage name. He already has one. He's in a movie under his fucking stage name, bro. This is real shit. This ain't no fucking still that I just put together. This ain't no shit that I had Jeremy in the production room do. This is fucking real, man.
Let me guess. What's your stage name? Darnell Cruz.
You look at that picture. You look like a damn Darnell Cruz.
Or is you going
Oh, shit.
ethnic? You going ethnic? You know what I'm saying? Abdul Jenkins.
No, his name, his stage name, I can't say it on here. I cannot say it on here because he has a smooth name. He has his stage name is, you wouldn't know what nationality he is.
That's
He
what I
has
said. Darnell Cruz.
no, it's better than a Darnell sounds Negro. Darnell sounds Negro. I've never met a Caucasian Darnell. I never met a Mexican Darnell. I never met a Spanish Darnell. I never met an Asian Darnell. Those are names that don't come in those nationalities, I don't think. If there is an Asian, Hispanic, or Polynesian Darnell, let us know. We would like to meet you. You know what I'm saying? But that seems to me is a African American name. I don't even think it's an African name. I don't think there's no Darnells in the bush. Darnell from the Congo.
Hey, you might be surprised, bro. Like, you know, you'd be surprised that a lot of the names that you think of are black names are actually white names that white people just don't use anymore.
Well, hey,
You know what I'm saying?
default,
Like names
by
that used to
default, it's
be
not a white name
belonging
anymore. It's
to.
niggerfied.
No, what I'm saying is there are names that are out. Well, despite the fact of all of that, we're getting lost into the conversation of something that we're not talking about. But yeah, that's good. That's good for you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can't wait to see the finish. How long is the movie? Is it like one of those 2 hour and a half movies, or is it like a minute and 45 seconds?
It's an epic.
Oh, it's an epic. It's an epic.
It's a,
So
It's
You got to
100
figure
and
something
it's
out.
Hey, so
117
it's like
minutes.
basically, hey, use the bathroom before you get into the theater and drink your
It's a
soda
two.
slowly.
Hey, okay.
Drink your
Look,
soda slowly.
look here. Look, it's a 2 hour movie.
It's a
It's
2 hour movie?
117 minutes.
Man, Lord forbid I go and I watch this movie and all I see you doing is still in the hubcap for like 5 seconds. Man, I'm gonna be very upset.
Nah,
I
man,
don't
he's
think you
the
got to worry about that.
see, he's the
Been on
fucking
set for
lead.
like 3 days and all
Hash
he
brown,
did was just go, cut. I need
hash
you to
brown.
steal
Let me
it
ask you
again, a little bit more black this time.
this.
Okay,
Hey, hash
cut.
brown.
Hey, wait. I don't think
Hash
you
brown.
understood what I
Let me
meant.
ask you this. Dude. Let me ask you this. Use your smart mind. You see somebody in a button-up white muscle shirt. Do he look like he finna steal some hubcaps?
I mean, you know.
Somebody show the shirt again. Be the white muscle shirt. Person in the white muscle shirt finna steal a hubcap.
Okay, okay, all right. I mean, maybe you lifting up the car so the dude that you working with can steal
Look
the
at
whole
this face. Look at this. Look. Hold on. Nah. Let's be serious for a
Hey, he
moment.
over there like, take the
Look
hubcap
at this.
off the
Look at
car.
this face. Hold on, man. Can you guys see this whole description? Y'all can see this. You see this.
Oh man,
Look at the whole thing. You
that
got
was
the
a good one
American
though. Yeah,
flag
you
in the
right about
back.
that.
Look, look. I don't know
Okay,
what's going on
okay.
in this scene. Hold on. This is the beginning. This is the beginning of the movie. This is how they sending me. This is scene 1A. Okay. See, you didn't know. You didn't know I got people, man. I got people, man. Anybody that come on this Booster Cake show, I'm making sure I keep tabs on all you motherfuckers. Because I need to know what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? I told you this is an evil dictatorship. And you out here doing outside projects and it don't even bring the celebrities back to make this show something great. I don't know. I guess I'm not putting down the iron fist. I don't know what the hell. I don't know. I don't get it.
I'm not. I didn't get along with everybody on the movie set. I don't get along with everybody on the movie set. We're not friends.
He was like, hey, if you want to feel better, I didn't get along with everybody. Don't take it that way, man. I didn't get along with everybody, bro.
My,
You know what
my co
Look, Craig, give us. I mean, because I found this out. I was about to talk about the Miami shit, but I need some more information on this fucking theatrical thing that you did. You know what I'm saying? Because this is like, I didn't
And
know
he
I was
might be able to
in.
actually give us clues on how they pulled off the Miami hoax in case it wasn't what we think it actually was.
You know, because I didn't know you was a
Could have been a
thespian.
stage
You know what I'm
show.
saying? So if you, my good friend, has been out somewhere making movies, inform me about this shit in Miami. Is that real or is that part of the movie culture?
man, Miami is Miami, man. You feel me? Miami is a nice spot to visit. They got good food out there.
What the fuck just happened? Oh hell nah! What the hell? All my power in the office went out. What the fuck?
The power went out.
Oh shit! What the fuck? What happened to my? What the fuck? What happened? Oh shit! Holy crap!
All right, let me jump in on this. The reason why I was saying
Oh,
that was because People are saying that it might have been holograms, and
Holy
that's something
shit!
right out of a movie set because they were saying that there were aliens that were like appearing, disappearing, and then reappearing again, and they stood about 8 to 10 feet. And
Fuck!
my look at it
Oh!
was, first of all,
Oh hell
they asked,
no!
well, what do they look like? They said, oh, they were like grayish black. I was like, wow, that's racist. You know what I'm saying? It's like these great black preachers, and they had to send out 75 cops for these great black creatures that stood about 8 to 7 feet, like some basketball playing dudes. Okay,
Oh!
and they said that they was
Okay.
appearing
We
and
have
then
time out.
disappearing and then reappearing.
Time out. Time out. Time out. Time out. Time out. Time out. Um. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to end this because the power supply has went out and I have to get in touch with maintenance to come in this office and figure out why our whole power shit just blew the fuck out. Monitors, printers, everything has went fritz, and I don't know how so well. It's been an interesting episode. It's been fun. I am your host, Tim Beefy McFly. I haven't really been in the episode. It's been mainly Hash Browns and the Creeper guy. You know what I'm saying? Creeper Knievel. I'd like to thank you. You guys once again for coming. We cannot get into the host of Miami. Every time we try to get to the Miami host, something happens. This happened last night too. So I don't know if I want to touch this subject again because every time we start talking about these aliens, start having some kind of shit go on here. So I have to get in touch with Jeremy's boss because yeah. Look,
Mm.
and I don't know what else. Oh shit. Okay. Fuck. Where you guys at? Hello? You guys there?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
Yeah, we
here.
still here, man.
All right. Okay. All right. We're having a lot of problems. I don't know what the fuck is going on in here. I got to get out of here. I got to get in touch with some people. I got to have the tech team come and power me back up. Thank you guys. Fuck. It's been a hell of an episode. I hope I'm able to get all this recorded. That's what I'm trying to get. I'm gonna get off before everything goes kaput because I don't know what's going on. Everything just shut off. I'm just off light. I'm off light from outside right now. Um, this is bad. This is really bad. Uh, Chef Hash Browns, and formerly known as the Creek. See you guys next time. Peace, love, and hair grease. This is some fucking unbelievable shit. God damn.